What is going on, everybody? Before we get into tonight's video, really quickly, somebody that I know was tweeting me that Zach was in the stream and he got scammed from this gamertag on the PlayStation 4. PS4's gamertag is Jody1919. Do not play him, avoid him at all costs. He is a welcher, he's a scammer. These people just scumbag. They just take your stuff and just run away with it. Scumbag. Avoid them at all costs. I don't mind doing videos exposing welchers or people who go back on their word, but you need to have proof. Don't just say, hey, this gamer tag, and you can't prove it to me that you actually got robbed of your card or coins or whatever. Solo is somebody who I've known for a while. I definitely take his word for it. So again, Jody, Jodi1919 on the PS4. Avoid him at all costs. The kid is a scumbag and will take your stuff and run away with it. So just if anybody watches this video, you're on PS4, maybe you're in a stream or whatever, he hits you up, just avoid him. So we are here in the conference championship, and hopefully we can go on ahead and be able to win this game to go to the Super Bowl. So this right here is definitely a big game. I'm definitely nervous. My opponent definitely got some ballers I got to be wary of. So hopefully we can play smart and be able to win the game. Obviously, I want to be able to go to the Super Bowl, because in my second season, I actually lost the Super Bowl, and that hurt a lot. You know what I mean? That's up to this point has been my only loss on seasons. And it just sucked, making it all the way there, and failing. So I definitely feel like I've upgraded, some key positions, and hopefully this team can, go on ahead and bring me a championship. But it's going to be tough. He's got that Barry Sanders, man, and Barry Sanders is quick. It don't matter what Barry Sanders on the field, the rookie Barry Sanders, the Thanksgiving edition Barry Sanders. Barry Sanders just always seems to be so damn fast, man, and we definitely got a tough task of being able to stop him. This is definitely our main goal. Right there, we drop an interception on the screen, which definitely hurt. With our momentum going forward, that definitely would have been a pick six, and not being able to capitalize on that hurt a ton, especially when you see the drive being able to develop as it is. Next play, he catches a big pass. Now he's in great territory to score. Throws a toss, and then he scores. And like, that could have been avoided if we caught that interception. But nonetheless, man, we start our first offensive possession. If anybody's wondering what my team is, just check out my previous video, and I have the whole team there. Look at Djax, he could go almost. We actually get tripped up on the 1 yard line right there. Knee hit the dirt. He does get injured, but I believe he comes back. I'm not even too sure. I run the ball so damn much, I don't even know if I threw any passes. If I did, I wasn't paying attention to the receivers. I don't run too much, man. Even though back then, like now I'm running pistol, then I'm running Philly. So, but Philly was still a playbook that I had success at times running the ball. Right there was definitely another frustrating occurrence. We had him in the backfield, and he just breaks the tackle, cap, and he ends up just being able to get a first down. And sucks when you feel like you have some. Oh, not that time though. Not that time. We're bringing the lumber right there. Oh my goodness. Right here, he drops back, and another dropped interception right there. We got to be able to capitalize on these opportunities. He ends up punting me the ball. I do get ball at halftime, so now I'm thinking, okay, we can just drive the ball downfield, be able to score even if it's a field. Look at his player playing both. He played the read option, and he also played the QB. So like I said, even a field goal, anything here will be huge. Just being able to put points up on the board will be a huge swing of momentum, and hopefully I can go on ahead and accomplish that. So right, we go over the middle to my boy Calvin Johnson, and we end up getting a first down. Again, he's playing a lot of zone, so I'm going to a lot of underneath stuff over the middle. Zone slants. Just these short passes right there. It's a fumble, and I'm face palming like, yo, you have got to be kidding me. I worked my way downfield from like the 12. I passed midfield. I just reached field goal territory, and then we fumble, and it trickles towards the sideline, but it just stays in bounds, and he recovers And I'm thinking to myself, you have got to be kidding me. Right there he goes, man, I'm sorry, son, but no, give it to me, baby. That right there was huge. I mean, with one timeout, with all of his timeouts, I wouldn't even have taken a risk if I was him in that position. He just chucked it up and basically hoped for the best. I would have thrown it out of bounds and took my field goal. He basically wanted to throw it up and tried for a miracle, and thankfully we stopped him from scoring. That right there was very, very big. It sucks going into the half tied because I definitely feel like I would have been able to move the ball, and I was already in field goal range, so I should be up right now, and a touchdown would have given me a 2-possession lead, but we got to work with what we got, right? 7-7 right there. He does a heavy run commit, and I mean, he does a run commit towards the right. We run to the left, and it just gets shut down. That shouldn't happen. But right here, he ends up. Actually, I'm sorry. What am I talking about? I actually throw the ball to Murray, and we end up getting a huge gain right there. Murray is definitely one of the glitchiest running backs in the game. At only 91 overall, you could definitely find him for, as low as 6K, usually around the 10K mark, but there are some days where everybody wants to get rid of DeMarco, and you will catch him for a good 6, 7, 8K. And the guy is just a monster. 93 trucking. What is it, 91, 92 speed. He's just a workhorse, man. Right here, we end up just going really quickly over towards the right side. Kind of tested his user. He definitely was in the vicinity, but thankfully he doesn't have any reaction. If you probably would have held ball hawk, that probably could have been picked off, but thankfully he didn't, and we ended up taking the lead. Now, it sucks about that fumble that happened in the second quarter is that we I feel like should have been up 2 possessions, and that hurt. But nonetheless, man, we have to go on ahead and stop them. This is for the Super Bowl, man. We cannot have a lackluster performance, man. We got to leave everything out on the field. I'm trying to send pressure. I'm trying to, do good coverage in certain situations, and then he just dots me up right there. Really, really just trying my best to force a mistake. That's all I need is just one mistake. I definitely feel confident that I can move the ball on. Look at this, man. I definitely feel that's why I just go for the swat, man. Sometimes it's not even worth trying to be greedy and go for a pick, because you get that animation where you go up for a pass, you try to intercept it, and you end up being outbodied. Both of you guys go up, and the receiver just kind of bumps them out of the way, and it sucks, man. The swat is just more safer. But like I was saying, man, we just really need one mistake, another dropped interception. I just really feel confident about moving the ball on his defense, and I just need my defense to come through for me. That right there was a huge sack. So 4th down, he decides to go for it. I mean, you can't blame him. 4th quarter's here. He goes over towards the right, and we finally end up coming through it. No, some of you, give it to me, baby. And that right there was huge. Now, he still has all of his timeouts. It's not like he's out of this game. All he needs to do is prevent me from getting a 1st down, and I will punt the ball. And right here, we try a read option with Walter, and we end up getting a pretty good gain. But one thing he doesn't do is he's not calling any of his timeouts. You know what I mean? He still has all 3 of them. He allows me to waste time all the way down. And again, he's not wasting. He literally didn't call a single timeout, and that prevented him from having another opportunity, possibly. I'm not saying that I wouldn't have been able to get a 1st down if he were calling timeouts from there, but we never would have known. You know what I mean? So we end up winning the game, and that right there was big. We take our victory. We go into the Super Bowl with a 14-7 game, and I definitely feel like we could have done better. Definitely had some struggles offensively. Defensively, we definitely could have done a lot better, but can't complain about a victory. You know what I mean? We got Sweetness running for 100. Was that running or passing? Maybe that was passing. I don't know. But nonetheless, man, he definitely had a head of a game. And, like I said, when you got that card, utilize him to your advantage. He is Sweetness with the ability to throw. He's deadly. And when people see him, don't play him like you don't think he can throw. That man can ball. That man can throw. So as you see, we're getting close to our first ever time being at 100K. Again, just being able to win, multiple coin games, being able to, go through reserves and take the time and effort to see what is the market and being able to win and being able to sell those cards and whatnot. So we're getting close to our first 100K ever, banked up. So hopefully we can go on ahead and do that, because that would be huge, and I'm really, really close to it. So like I said, man, we get to the Super Bowl, and hopefully we can go on ahead and win. Last season, we made it here. And if anybody's asking, I don't remember seeing Super Bowl 2 because unfortunately my Elgato crashed and I wasn't able to bring you guys the game, and it sucked, man. It was one of the best games I played on MUT, and it sucked. I would have really have loved to brought you that game. His team was way better than mine. He had like a 98 overall team. I had like a 90, but it was still a good game. But next game is the Super Bowl, though.